What's up, everybody? I'm back, and we're going to be going to what I imagine is my roots as far as Let's Plays goes, and that's shitty games. I feel like as I've looked back on life, as I've sat in the hospital more times than I can count, I feel like the one thing that drug me... Oh, I can move this around. Holy shit, I can move it around! One of the things I realized is that I feel like with Let's Plays, I did too many new games. And I'm not gonna lie to you here, I don't much like the new games as much as I like these old, shitty games that I get to just make fun of, and they're just horrible. But I love that horribleness. And without further ado, we're gonna be playing a game that I actually found while I was cleaning out my room. I don't have a thing picked up the TV, so I got a ROM for it. I found a shit ton of really bad games, and including one I want to do later today called Captain Crunch's Crunchling Adventure. And this is one of them. This is called Cool Spot. He is the mascot, or was the mascot, for 7-Up, the Uncola, or Unicola. I don't remember what the fuck their thing was, but as you can see, he is super cool. This guy is the bee's fucking knees. And we can even set a difficulty. We can either make it easy, medium, or hard. We're gonna go with hard, because I feel like I can beat any game on hard that's made by Virgin goddamn Games. So, licensed by Nintendo, obviously, whatever. Anyway, let's get right on into this. Okay, so we have to find those, release these, we shoot the lock, and I don't even get to read all of that. I guess that's why it's hard mode, but who cares? So, is this our... I have had no input on the game so far, except for to hit the difficulty, basically. Alright, so we need to collect 90 cool points. We only have a certain amount of time, and it looks like I have found a balloon. I have found a set of balloons, and I have a wasp shooting at me, so fuck these guys. Well, there we go. I want to go back to that. Can I run? How do I beat up things? Oh, I can shoot! Okay, good. It said something about shooting. I'm dead. Okay. So it looks like we ran out of cool. I need to figure out what I'm actually doing. And, he's throwing motherfucking baseballs. I feel like I lost most of my cool coming up here. You know what? This can go fuck off. Alright, there we go. Easy peasy. We've killed a couple guys and had some stuff reflect off stuff, but you know, all in all, we've managed to get pretty good by throwing baseballs at things. Throw it down, throw it diagonal, it's just beautiful, isn't it? I don't even know where my life meter is. I think it's my face up there, but to be perfectly honest, it looks like a pair of lips right now, and I don't know how to get it up. I don't know what to do with it. I just know that it's like 3 or 4 hits, and it just kind of goes down in a way. So going up is obviously a bad idea. No. Well, that was a little bit too far forward. I'm just trying to get it. I'm just trying to get a handle on the controls here, because I'm not 100% sure on how to handle everything. To be perfectly honest with you, I'm just spamming the shit out of the shoot button right now. For most of these enemies, I have to get right next to them in damage range to even hit them. So let's just try to maybe run. Right? There we go. We got a 7-up. We got 7 more lives, right? Oh, I'm not dead actually. I'm dead. Okay. You got killed by the wasp. Whatever. Maybe going on hard mode, a motherfucking Spots adventure was a bad idea, because we already have a game over. So maybe tone down the difficulty to baby mode. Well, I can mess with that later. Let's actually set this to normal. I'll be a pansy, because obviously Virgin Media is just a little bit much for me. I'll be frank with you guys here. It's just too much for me. So we're gonna go back to Shell Shock, and we're gonna go up this time with the balloons. Alright, so each one of these gives us cool points, and it wants us to go that way. I'm trying to remember the button to shoot. Like fucking Mario. It's like we got bubbles to jump on, we've got balloons to jump to, we got cool points and shit to get. It's like, why was this game never popular? And I don't know where to go now, as we just roll down here and collect. Can I actually get back up there? No, we have that guy here, being an asshole. Alright, we did get back up here. And I guess that just gave us time. I really don't know, to be honest. And I want to get up here and follow the balloons, because we got 30 cool going this way. 33, 34% cool points. Obviously, this is the super advanced path you have to go. As I almost failed the jump. Look at us. We're actually getting up there in cool points. Oh shit! I need to... Oh, okay, no, it just kind of zoomed us to the end. Alright, good. Never mind. Okay, well, that didn't end well. Is this a checkpoint? This is a checkpoint. Nice! We got ourselves our first checkpoint. Can I, though? Actually, what's that down here? Is this that? Wow, we almost actually got to the end going down this way on the other one. To be perfectly honest, we actually almost did. That's crazy. I wasn't expecting the level to be quite this short and annoying, to be honest, but as we get these pinpoint-ass jumps and these enemies that we can find the cage. Son of a bitch, I am trying to find the cage. Whatever. We've got 60 cool points. And go, By the way, you don't have a button to select running, it seems. You just start running after a couple seconds. Alright, so we've gotten back up here. We've already got all the cool points here. Alright, level completed. No fancy music, you know, woohoo! Woohoo, woohoo! Exactly, you little motherfucker. We rescued you. We get an unused time bonus. Can I jump up and grab the one up? Nope. I am apparently short, so whatever. Now we go to peer pressure, because that to me is just the funniest goddamn thing. And, you know, here's the thing. I actually played this fucking game when I was a kid. I don't even remember this game, and I think I might not have even been the one to play it. It might have been like my mom or something, because my parents are actually kind of gamers, and I just hit that, so it could actually be a game that they had gotten, and I just never played because it looked stupid. Like, my parents still play RuneScape, and you can say whatever you want about RuneScape, but goddammit, they love it. And it's the only thing keeping their marriage together. That's obviously a joke, mind you, but, you know, somebody's gonna maybe, take that a little bit more seriously than they should. I know people will. That's just what people do. It's the point. Alright, so we've got ourselves some cool points. I can't go over, but I can drop down from it. Okay, good. We've got some worms. We've got a yacht in the background, a dead fish. I don't actually know if the fish hurts us, to be perfectly honest. Thank you! So I'm assuming we just go up, alright? We can't go around the fish like that. Also, excuse me for sneezing. Sorry about that. Kill the bee, kill the fish. I don't even remember this game, like, at all. And it's just in a massive pile of other games. I got like some fucking shitty Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game. What was that one? It's like some weird Zelda like mask game. I need to go back and look at. We have Redneck Rampage was another one. I've actually heard of that game before. Got the CD for it and everything. Also found something called like Windows 95. It's like a goddamn time capsule, it is. And and my personal favorite, the Borg Interactive Movie video game, and it's like on 6 goddamn CDs. And not like CDs that we use, these are like the fucking crystal CDs that they used to use like however many goddamn years ago. I can't wait to play it. And by play it, I mean probably just sit there as we just get told shit. I'm just dying over and over because I really don't know what's going on. I can't see the enemies that are hitting me half the time, and the ones that I can see, I can only shoot while moving upwards. and I can only hit them when they're in my vision, it seems. Like that, like, look how close I was to them as I killed them. I have to be goddamn picture perfect on this. There we go. Kill the crab. This kills the crab. We hit that. Okay, get away from me, everybody. Gonna hit something down here. I almost hit something. There we go, got that. Got ourselves a checkpoint. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. You can't beat me game. It's like a weird Jazz Jackrabbit kind of game. And it actually, you know what? I can say how shitty this game is, but it holds momentum. I jumped off the rope as I was jumping and stuff, and I actually kept the momentum jumping forward. That is some fancy programming shit that went into this game. That's actually kind of nutty now that I think about it. I wasn't expecting that kind of advanced level programming from game developers. The game basically used to sell the soda that I think nobody outside of the South has ever heard of. The reason I say nobody outside of the South, because the only other place I think that would even drink 7-Up is like some backward Slavic, you know, European countries. No offense to Slavs or anything like that. That was the joke. I've been playing way too much Dota and Dota-related stuff, so I picked up a lot of bad habits when it comes to stuff like that, and I just died by hitting that. I thought I walked into that twice and didn't take any damage, but this time, totally took a lot of damage. And by a lot, I mean, like, the three or four hits I can take. I took it. Alright, so jump up here, kill these guys, take damage, who gives a shit? I think we're shooting baseballs. I honestly can't tell. I think he might also be shooting yo-yos? Or just magical sparks. I don't know. I thought this was a Christian game. I actually fall faster than my projectiles go down. So that's actually really neat. Alright, we got ourselves another save point as I just shoot upwards. And it really wants me to hit that spike, but I'm not going to do it. That fish is alive, actually. That's the first alive, like, fish we've seen. All the other ones have been dead. Alright, well, whatever. Let's keep going forward. Let's keep going up, forward, and around as these control... And you might not be able to tell, actually. And it's kind of hard. I mentioned earlier with the momentum thing, like, the controls are a lot more slippery seeming than they look. And I know that may sound retarded. It may not even make the worst bit of sense, but you can choose to do something, and then it won't stop for a few seconds. It's kind of hard. Like, watch this. Like, it's weird. And maybe it didn't work right there because I hit the ledge. I don't know. We just got raped by a bee in the back of the skull. So, doesn't really matter. Game over again. We only got 42% cool that time. We didn't even find the cage. I feel like I'm gonna have to play this a lot more slowly if I actually want to do anything. I'm gonna have to just, like, I can go up here and just calmly, you know, I can do this part really fast because there's no enemies that can actually hurt me here. It seems in the hard mode there was bees and wasp things shooting lasers everywhere, but you know, on the normal it's not quite that bad. So, alright, got ourselves a little bit more time as we jump along. Oh, so that's how we get this direction this time. Oh, I don't have enough cool to break this thing. Let's go over here and grab ourselves some more cool. I went down, Dave, thank you. See, look at that. I didn't even have a chance to see that guy. And I'm trying to kill all the enemies before they can reach me, but it's actually really fucking hard. Because I have to move to hit most of these fuckers. Alright, we're up to 46% cool. Alright, got a little bit more. How do we grab that? Oh, I know how we grab it. There we go. See? I got this shit. I'm the cool master. Grab a little bit of cooldown. Why is there so many? Oh, okay, never mind. We're getting cool here. Never mind. We have to jump up that. I actually forgot about that because if there's any sort of incline, he apparently starts doing a handstand roll thing. I don't know what that's called. A somersault? I don't know. I'm not a gymnast. Right, jump the bubble. Alright, jump the bubble again. Momentum. As we go from bubble to bubble. Alright, now we can bust open the cage. We've got just enough cool for this. Right, there we go. Level complete. We actually got this time by taking minimal damage. And stop woohooing. That is the most annoying fucking noise I've ever heard. I can see why this might have been one of the games that my parents play tested before they gave it to us kids. Before, you know, actually letting us play it, because this would have made this very, very mad. I need to actually go through that and look at a few more of them. I know I've got something called Sonic CD. I actually never played any of the Sonic games, and I think we bought that one. Like it's called Sonic CD, and we bought it, and we could not get it to work on our goddamn computer. Like we were a moderately technically literate family, considering most of us played, you know, games. Most of them on the PC actually. Most of them were also hunting games, mind you, and that's what the majority of the games that I found were. It's like hunting games from every goddamn year from 1997 to 2005, so, you know, that's fun. But no, not that I can complain, I played the shit out of those. I would love those hunting games. Even me. I'm like the least, like, country person. Most people wouldn't even, you know, associate me with that sort of shit. I'm like Larry the Cable Guy without the really, obvious accent. Kill the fish, kill that guy. Thought I saw something back that direction. Alright, got ourselves a save point. We're doing a little bit better this time. We're actually learning. And learning from our mistakes. Now, the thing is, we do have most of the boxes for this, and this was actually a Christian game. Like, it actually promoted itself on the motherfucking box as a Christian game. Now, I understand that 7-Up is here in the States. I've traveled a bit in my lifetime, and I've never heard anywhere but in the South anybody asking for 7-Up. Even in the more northern areas, it's always Mountain Dew. And that if it comes to a soda and that fucking bee turned around and bit me in the ass. Luckily, Mr. Cool Man is a really cool guy with his shades and doesn't give a shit, but that worm gives a shit, so. Alright. I also found a bunch of, like, learning games, too, like, it's like a Mat Blaster, or Math Blaster, that was it, and some Treasure Island? Not Treasure Island, what was it? Oh my god, I need to go look at those games again. I'm gonna look at them before this fucking video is over, I guarantee it. This is where I died last time to that fucking thing. Is that it's a fish with things on it. Alright. Yeah, I'm getting better about clearing shit off before I get to it. Right. Alright, go over this way, clear out everything as we go up, and it wants me to hit that, but we're not going to, and this is where I complained about the fish being alive, even though I guess we did see a few fish on the way here. I just didn't pay any attention, apparently, the first time through, and you, bee motherfucker, tried to hit me again. Also, I found one of my favorite fucking games. It was, it's called Road Trip Everywhere, or something like that. I know I looked it up not long after I found it, because I wanted to show Naluri, my lady friend, show it to her because we both like that. And apparently there was like different localized versions of it in like Japan and Europe, and they all were given these different names. And we both played it. It was fucking great. We were like reminiscing on the shit. Like, it has the shittiest, like, indie sounding music I've ever heard. But god damn it, did I not love that game. Holy shit, I played the fuck out of it. Never beat it. Never managed to actually beat it because my brother just deleted the save file, and it pissed me off like you wouldn't even believe. I was so close to being it. I was gonna race against the president. Oh, I didn't even explain what it was. It is a fucking racing game, except it's an RPG. It's a car PG, I guess you could say. And what you do is you go around in a car to different houses, to different towns, and you go into the fucking houses as your car, and it's just a normal thing. Everybody's a car. Every single person's a car. You just go into the house as a car. You go to the bathrooms as a car. Like, all the shops are owned by cars. The farmers are cars. There's farmers in the game. One of the biggest farmers is like a peach orchard farm. I don't know why the hell cars would need peaches, but apparently cars really desire peaches to survive, especially once they become sentient. But I digress. Everybody's a car. You go around as a car. Everything's made for cars. And you just go from place to place racing. And at the beginning of the game, the president's like, I don't want to be president anymore. Anybody who can beat me in a race can be the new president. And so your whole goal of the game is to get like a driver's license. I shit you not, you get like a driver's license. You have to get like a driver's license, and you have to beat everybody else in the races, in these shitty, really easy races, and like these, and everybody, it's not like the real cars either. They're like almost like these weird toy cars, right? You're like, everybody's a weird goddamn toy car, and you race, and you have to do like A races, B races, C races, and everything, and you have to go from like town to town. You have to compete in like the level 1 races, the level 2 races, all of this weird shit. And once you get all of the different dead. Fuck. And once you get all the drivers, all the different licenses, and all the achievements, then you can go to like some magical flying town where the president is. And I mean, you have to quite literally drive on a motherfucking rainbow to get to this town. It's like how magical this town is. And you race the president like on all the tracks, right? And I never managed to actually beat him on those because I was a shitty kid. And then I lost the save file because my brother decided that he wanted to rage quit out of the game, and it corrupted the entire disc. Because this is a PlayStation game, mind you. I want to fucking do a Let's Play of it because I've looked at it and I remember all the good memories and the stupid ass puzzle. It had puzzles in it. Like, there was this town in the snow, and it had like a bunch of doors, and it was like door 1 through 4, and you had to go to no, they were colored doors, and you had to go to every town, every house in the town. And then once you did, like, each one had like a colored object in it, and you had to order the objects somehow. And I don't even remember, but it just had silly ass puzzles. It was a legitimate car PG. I know that sounds like the dumbest name in the history of anything, but it was what I would imagine the first honest to goodness car PG. And I'm done with this stupid game. I'm just sitting here talking about other games as I'm looking at these CDs on my desk. I got Age of Empires, Crunchling Adventure, Zoo Tycoon, Sonic CD, Atlantis, Search for the Journal, which I got out of a Kellogg's box. I've got a Clue game that I got out of a Kellogg's box. We got Al Unser's Junior Arcade Racing and Roller Coaster Tycoon 2. I've got, I don't even know what the fuck that is, and this is the Borg thing, but whatever. We're done with this. This game is stupid. I don't know. Whatever. Cool kids, you know, if you're a cool kid and you like 7-Up and you like glasses, you'll like this game. That's all I gotta say.